Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
8 days straight, is that?
And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now it's Burrow. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jags are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Burrow on play action. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive, and he'll get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Tackled by A.J. Epinesa.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Now Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. Johnson's got it complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Nigga.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw.
That should be killing me.
Escaping the pressure.
I had my damn, like my mic had pulled, the little thing had pulled out a little bit.
He tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang
I'm
on
sitting,
3rd down.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I don't hear nothing.
And I've got to tell you, you can often miss time
And played 3 quarters of silence.
Angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right
Talking
now.
says something.
Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The snitch.
Throw. Flushed out right.
What happened? He said what?
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery
He
by
was
the
cheating.
defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the touch.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't as long as...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try the left side. Rucker, and he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
He'll flip this out to Evans. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's the white people, man. It's the white people. It's the white people.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they go play action now. Burrow this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On third down, Burrow. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Prescott off play action. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. To try again after the sack. Prescott. Looking deep for Adams. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down.
To the book and shit.
I don't know how y'all be hearing, nigga. I don't pay it none.
And you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hear
Well,
it,
could have
too.
been a third interception in half number 1.
Lamar like, yeah, she gonna do that.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
That's a big gainer on that play, and from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time like that to find receivers downfield.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
That is deep. Right in there.
Touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Harden out here with 24, 6, and 6.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. A give running right, ETN. Now they can't bring him down. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Burrow's throw here taken in by Gesicki. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Mike Gesicki, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Prescott. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
No, oh my God, bro. Get out of here.
When you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of enough space out
That
there
is
to
a
set up a
tub.
return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
They go play action with Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they'll run here with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Prescott now. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Andre Sisco. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission.
Good shit, Sabian.
And their opponents have a chance
to sit on that bullshit.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Touchdown! It's complete. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to go up top again. And it's caught inside the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Adams, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Burrow. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Etienne. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
From the 36, Burrow. Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there. And it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Burrow looking to pass. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have the coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll run on first down. Rucker, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Go get him.
Allen racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Right there with him.
Not before they work it across midfield. A big gain there for the Bills. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Looks to me, Parker, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially the 2nd interception. Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Prescott. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. Touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it here just past the 25.
Could you try to catch him like that? I'm saying the aggressive catch is not even an aggressive catch on this pitch.
They'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And they'll run with ETN. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with ETN. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
3rd and goal, Burrow. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Carlos Basham able to record his 5th sack of the season. The kick by Lambeau is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Bless you. Bless you.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. This is Chenault on the receiving end. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki.
I just seen your message, Showtime, about the white dude in the store.
Mm-hmm.
He wouldn't have been wrong. He better than me. I'd have put her ass to sleep. Right there next to the front of the store. That would have been sleep. He ain't about to keep hitting on me. And I don't even know you. And I'm walking away. And you still want to? Yeah, I'm gonna give you what you want. Give you what you want. Everybody talking about, you better not touch her either. You better not touch her. Well, get her then.
Right.
No, you don't want to get her? Okay, cool. I'm gonna give her this 3-piece real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Bet she won't hit nobody else. Get dumb ass to bed.
Man, real, bro. Send the same shit, man.
But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball
game. Come on, you better not touch her. Well, fucking grab her. This little motherfucking monkey away from me.
Yeah,
they've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting
she kept on coming. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
Oh, like, bro, she lucky.
Firing.
Look at the nigga just saying, woo. Said, fuck it. And then go get your brothers.
Yeah.
Here's Burrow.
Either I'm firing on her or I'm slamming on her shit.
And he'll protect himself.
No, I like to slam people.
You know.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to
I probably would have had more fun slamming on her fucking head.
No more than
free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. He needed 2, he got 1. That's going to leave him with 4th down of the yard. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot.
Niggas thought he hit somebody. They said, who you hit?
And then we'll the lead up to 11. So that's going to be an important one here in the 4th quarter.
Slamming them.
Nah, no video, Lamar. No video of that. Not of me slamming the nigga on the golf cart. But I got pictures of the golf cart afterwards, though. Gotta be proud of something. I'm proud of this.
Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
And then, nigga, I ride around with the dent on the golf cart. I ain't even knocked the dent out. So when they asked, what happened? Shit, you know, had to put a demonstration down one time for the one time.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Easy.
Get your ass to class and it won't be you.
And it's second down.
Bro, do you feel me?
Sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And he'll get to the 20.
And when y'all come get Sterling Shepard for a third, man?
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus
far. Or a fourth, man.
This will be 3rd and 5.
Damn, okay, I ain't going, Lordy.
He's got it complete. And he's going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
I know you don't need to Michael Gallup. I mean, Michael Gallup ain't much faster than him, but
magnified pickup. It was a huge pickup.
You're not already saying me off. I'm good.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
They'll contain him to just 4.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate you for sitting Nick Chubb.
Man, I already know he a fucking monster. I just gotta get Saquon a trait.
Yeah.
And when they said running was easy on the 5, I didn't think it was like that. I ain't even gonna lie.
It's easy to you?
He was out there waving his arms when you got a quarterback.
To me? Yeah, bro. I can run more. I can run better than I can pass on that motherfucker.
I think it's hard. Like, I think it's easier to pass than it is to run.
Like, I just ran for 130, 140 with Philip Lindsay. Because it ain't nothing to it.
Oh, so y'all jumping in 5 leagues now,
huh?
Oh, I've been in that one.
Oh, okay.
That's the creative player league.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nigga, like, bro, to me, it isn't, like, you don't got to juke, you don't got to do shit. You just got to stop and go to a different direction. If a nigga goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you take the wrong angle on here. I feel like that's on here, man. It's all about angle.
Yeah, because the tackling is way harder.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't think it's the tackling. Nigga, I have a problem playing a deep ball. Nigga, that's how I almost lost to Eric. Nigga, them niggas was throwing all on me. But I had already knew that previous game. That nigga threw a couple balls on me. But nigga, I'm gonna definitely have to jump out here in exhibition or something on this 5 and try to learn how to play work.
For sure. Because I can't get my passing game going, bro. I don't know what it is. I cannot pass on that motherfucker.
I feel like, nigga, crossers and streaks.
Well, I did just run a hell of a streak with Waddle.
You could kill a nigga with crossers and streaks all game.
The game, bro.
I'm surprised I'm surprised shit. Chavez is 2-1. I'm surprised Chavez, motherfucking, what's his name? I'm liking this version a lot better.
What you think he listening to? Both of them retards. She turned the book off, dog. She turned the book off.
And this nigga NR pissed me off talking
about. They need to have somebody else narrating that shit. That shit sound like Alexa is reading it.
You can hit that nigga, Valley. Let me see what that nigga had asked me before.
Who?
NR. He was talking about giving up Jonathan Taylor for Saquon and something. Oh, he wanted Daniel Jones. I don't know what quarterback you got over there.